In the sweltering waters of the Gulf of Tonkin, off the coast of North Vietnam, two destroyers of the United States Navy, USS Maddox and later the USS Turner Joy, were on patrol in early August 1964. Officially, they were gathering intelligence in international waters, supporting South Vietnam's covert raids along the northern coastline. But behind the veil of routine patrols was a broader strategy to test North Vietnam's resolve and monitor communist movements in the region. On August 2, 1964, the USS Maddox reported being approached and attacked by three North Vietnamese torpedo boats. The Maddox, with superior firepower, repelled the attack with assistance from carrier-based jets. The exchange was brief but tense. It was a clear confrontation, but it didn't result in any American casualties or major damage. President Lyndon B. Johnson was informed and warnings were sent. The message to North Vietnam was blunt: don't escalate. Then came August 4th. That night, the Maddox and the Turner Joy reported a second attack in the darkness and confusion of a storm. Radar blips, sonar echoes, high-speed maneuvering, gunfire, and frantic radio transmissions filled the air. The destroyers believed they were under attack again. They fired into the darkness. Pilots flew into the storm looking for targets. Yet no wreckage was found. No enemy boats confirmed. Nothing, except chaos and confusion. Back in Washington, the reports were taken as fact. Within 48 hours, President Johnson went before Congress, presenting the events as unprovoked aggression against United States forces. The Gulf of Tonkin resolution was passed almost unanimously on August 7th, giving the president sweeping authority to use military force in Southeast Asia, without a formal declaration of war. It was the beginning of America's full-scale involvement in the Vietnam War. But doubts began to surface. Intelligence analysts had conflicting views. Some sailors questioned whether there had even been a second attack. Later, declassified documents revealed that the August 4th event may never have happened. What had been interpreted as enemy torpedoes could have been misread radar signals, weather disturbances, or even, well, U.S. ships mistaking each other's movements. The truth was murky, but the consequences were clear. The resolution led to the deployment of hundreds of thousands of American troops in Vietnam. It marked the start of one of the most controversial conflicts in U.S. history, and it sparked years of debate over whether the incident had been a tragic misjudgment, a deliberate overreaction, or something more calculated. In the years that followed, whistleblowers and historians would revisit the Gulf of Tonkin. Some called it a failure of intelligence. Others saw it as a pretext for war. Either way, it became a symbol, a moment when uncertain events in distant waters reshaped the course of history. And in that fog of war, one question has always lingered. Was America drawn into Vietnam by an attack that never truly happened?